Everything you need to know about Need for Speed Unbound. It's here, the first all-new Need for Speed game in 3 years. Need for Speed Unbound will launch in 2022 featuring a slew of modifiable cars, nighttime races, cop chases and ASAP Rocky. Let's dive into every detail we know so far, following the reveal trailer and initial information blast. What is Need for Speed Unbound? Need for Speed Unbound is a new racing game, published by Electronic Arts, that sees you driving, tuning, and modifying cars within an open-world environment. Who created Need for Speed Unbound? Need for Speed Unbound is created by Criterion Games, an EA studio based in Guildford, United Kingdom. This was thanks in part to an expanded team, with the former Codemasters Cheshire team, who created Dirt 5, now part of Criterion. What's the main goal? The aim of Need for Speed Unbound is to complete races and driving challenges, plus avoid the police, to reach the Grand. The Grand is the game's end goal, the ultimate street racing challenge within the fictional Lakeshore location. Where is it set? Ah yes, Lakeshore is a new open-world city-based location, shrouded in darkness and skyscrapers. While it's fictional, it reminds us of the gritty Chicago streets of Illinois, USA. It also happens that Chicago is located near the Great Keys in the real world. Throughout the environment, you will earn safe houses, and standout areas include a car factory, a mountain road and an L train. Can I modify and tune cars in Need for Speed Unbound? Yes, absolutely. This is a core component of a modern-day Need for Speed game. So far, we've seen a Nissan Silvia go from relatively stock, transforming into a wide-body street racer. Parts that look to be changeable include fender flares, side skirts, splitters, wheels, tires, bumpers, wings and headlight tints. Stickers on windows are also possible, alongside the design of car wraps. It's not just car customization. Yes, clothing can be altered too. This is something EA implemented in the motorsport game F1 earlier this year, with official apparel unlockable and applicable to your character. Driving effects are also part of the mix, which reminds us of the Rocket Boost unlocks and design tweaks within Rocket League. Oh yes, and win poses for your character are also unlockable. Another element like EA Sports F1 podium emotes. Can you win new cars? Yes. In a system reminiscent of a pink slip process, at times if you beat rivals in events, you will win your vehicles. If you dust me in this, I'll let you have it, explains hip-hop star ASAP Rocky in the reveal trailer. Translation: you win, you get the wheels. What cars are in Need for Speed Unbound? The full car list has been revealed, however, we have also gone through the initial trailer and screenshots to work out every vehicle showcased so far. The list includes present-day SUVs such as the Mercedes-Benz G63, but also modern classics like the second-generation Mitsubishi Eclipse and BMW E30 M3. What's ASAP Rocky's involvement? Aside from a rap career, the Harlem descendant is a big fan of automobiles. In fact, he owns a heavily modified Mercedes 190 E2.5-16 Evo from the later 1980s. This was a homologation special, designed to compete in the Deutsche Tourenwagen Masters. This very car is in Need for Speed Unbound, and based on the game's trailer, so is the hip-hop star. A new track, Shit in Me by ASAP also features cel-shaded art style. Some of the visuals, in particular, the characters and smoke effects portrayed aren't true to life. Instead, in a move that reminds us of the 2002 racer auto model Lista, they are cel-shaded, i.e., they look like a hand-drawn cartoon. EA calls this graffiti coming to life, and it's certainly distinctive. Visual and audio cues in the game can be modified with a new toolkit to express your personal driving style. Avoiding the heat. Like in prior Need for Speed games, as you progress, the higher your heat level becomes, acting like some sort of notoriety meter. Once the cops have spotted you, you have the choice of hiding, racing away or battling them to extension. This will work alongside a refreshing boosting system, dubbed Burst Nitrous. We'll have to go hands-on to see how this affects gameplay. Online multiplayer. Network-connected gameplay in Need for Speed Unbound will consist of online events, online challenges and online meetups. This will be for between 2 and 16 players. Need for Speed Unbound platforms. Need for Speed Unbound will release for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS and PC. It will not release for PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. Need for Speed Unbound release date. Need for Speed Unbound will release on December 2, 2022. There is 3-day early access on the November 29, 2022 for digital pre-orders. Need for Speed Unbound Palace Edition. The Palace Edition includes the base game, called the Standard Edition, but includes the following items. 4 custom cars. New gassy driving effects. Michelin decals and license plate. Exclusive character pose and banner. Artwork. Special clothing pack containing 20 unique items.